Hello folks, and welcome to today's video. As you can tell from the title of this video, this is going to be my first introduction, dipping my toes into project panning. So I'm going to start out with a little bit of a personal story about why I decided to do this. If you care about that, feel free to watch it. If you don't, I'll put some timestamps down below in the description bar so you can skip forward to the products that I'm going to be putting into my project pan. For everybody else who wants to join me for this part, let me tell you about this. So two things kind of happen at the same time that made me want to start to do this. The first is that I started researching about project pans. I only watched a couple of videos about them, read a few blog posts. So part of this being sort of a dipping my toes in is I'm going to start with what I think I'm doing, but then I will see how I want to adjust and do this as I go forward. If you are new to project pan, basically the idea is using up products in your makeup collection. People do it for all kinds of different reasons. It's either to try products that they have because they have a large collection and they want to make sure they're using things up. It's to sort of see how long it takes to go through things. It's to tell if you like products or not. There's a lot of reasons that people do it. What I like about it is that it sort of feeds into not going with that collector mindset or hauling mindset to makeup, but more about using and enjoying what you have. So I really started enjoying watching some videos, and here I have something I want to ask of you. If you watch project pan videos on YouTube, please, pretty please, share with me down below in the comments who your favorites are, what I should watch, all of that, because I want to see more. The other thing that happened, 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, was on Sephora's website. I don't even remember why I was there, but I was on my phone, I was on Sephora's website, and I noticed that they had the new ColourPop products. And being here in Canada, we could only order them from the States before, and I've done that before, but it was kind of a hassle, and you had to pay duties and stuff. And I saw on their website two ColourPop palettes. Now, because I had ordered from ColourPop before, I see their sales, that kind of thing, and I knew that these two palettes weren't going to be released until the next Thursday on ColourPop's website, and I was seeing this on Saturday on Sephora's website. So I went through and I looked and I thought, like, they don't say that they're not being sent or anything until Thursday, so I really thought, I'm gonna buy these. Sephora is like usually super quick to deliver in my area. I'm gonna get these palettes on like Monday or Tuesday, and I can quickly do a video, and for like the first time ever, I'm gonna have a video that is like ahead of the curve, that is going to be out before people can buy the product, and maybe people will be searching for these products and they will find my channel, and I'll have more people get a chance to watch some of my videos. And I was super excited. I clicked on two palettes and I bought them, and I didn't even think about it, and I was not being a smart consumer. So what ended up happening, I don't know if it's really because they didn't have these palettes until the Thursday or because it was the VIB sale. All that is that I didn't actually end up getting these palettes right here, until yesterday, which was the 15th of November. Other YouTubers have videos up already. People have already done their ordering. It took like almost 2 weeks, a week and a half for me to actually get these, which was really frustrating. And when they arrived, I mean, I'm still gonna do a video on them, and I'm still excited to have them. But I didn't, like, these are entirely two palettes of shimmer shades, like shimmer shades, all of them. And when I look closely at them, a lot of these shades, first of all, are similar to each other, but are also similar to shimmers that I had in my other ColourPop palette. So I didn't think this through. I just reacted and bought, and I don't want to be that kind of consumer. I'm not going to be a channel that has the very first reviews up on products, because I'm not, like, I'm a little channel. I like that about my channel. I don't get PR, but I'm just not gonna be that person who gets the brand new releases, because that's just not what this is. So I can't try to be the person who is buying things to stay ahead of trends, because it's just not gonna work. I don't have the funds to do that, and I don't think that's a good way to spend my money or for anyone to spend their money. So if I'm not going to be the consumer, I want to buy smart, and I also want to use my products smartly, and I want to share that with you. A lot of you, maybe a lot of you, some of you know that in addition to doing makeup reviews and cosmetics reviews, early on in my channel, I did a money management series because I'm really passionate about that. So I don't want to start being the person who is buying things mindlessly and spending money. I want to be the person who is helping you spend your money well. And I also think that part of spending your money well is using your products well. That was a whole big long explanation, and thank you for those of you who cared enough to watch all the way through this. Now I'm going to get into the actual products and what I'm doing in my project pan. So I've seen project pans which are choosing certain products that you want to try to use up by a certain date. I've seen ones that are just sort of following through using things up. Because I'm dipping my toes in, this is basically the end of mid-November right now. I want to try to work away at the products that I have here and see when I get to the start of the new year how much I use, because I really don't know that about myself. And when I was doing this, I was really thinking about what to put into my project pan, because do you put products that maybe you don't like so much and then you don't really want to use them, but then you want to use them up because they're not your favorite, but then you're using them all the time because they're in your project pan? Or do you want to put in things that you really love, because then you're making sure that you use them, and why not use products that you love and that you spent your hard-earned money on? So I did a combination. I did products that I like, that I want to make sure that I use by their expiry date and I get my full enjoyment out of them. And then I also put some products in here that I'm not so sure about, and it's almost like a prove it to me or I'm just getting rid of you altogether. So if I find that I'm really dreading using these all the time in my project pan, then I give myself a full out to just destash them, throw them out, maybe see if my sister wants them, and just get rid of them. So therefore, I'm making sure that I'm either using things I super love or getting rid of things that are just sitting there taking up space because I never reach for them. So let's get into this. I will say that before sitting down, I did use my kitchen scale to measure how many grams are in all these products. For some that they'll work well, for some it won't, but I thought this will at least give me a way to measure how much product I'm using. We're gonna start out with primers, and I have two. I have one that is much loved. This is actually my second version, and I'm going to use this up in the next couple of days, so I thought I would throw this in here so it counts as using up a product. This is my Cover FX mattifying primer with anti-acne treatment. I love this. It's my favorite primer. I have actually cut the end of it open so I could get those last little bits at the bottom, so I don't think this is gonna last me much longer. So why not put it in here and have it count as part of my project pan. I also have this little primer that came in an Ipsy bag. This is a Tempto smoothing primer. It's a smooth and matte primer. I don't know how I feel about this one. I've used about that much of the product so far, but this is a good opportunity for me to use it and either use it up or discover I don't like it and get rid of it. So this is the other primer in my project pan. I have put a total of 3 foundations into my project pan. I know that's gonna cause me to not finish any of them, but I just wanna see how I feel as I go through this. So if we start out on the good end, I am loving this Ordinary Colors Serum Foundation. It's my go-to. I want to have it there because once I get through, I want to see if I really want to repurchase it. It's inexpensive, so that'll be good. And it also gives me a foundation to use when I want one that I really love. I'm also putting into this project pan my Studio Makeup Perfecting Finish Foundation. I don't reach for this that much, and I feel like I liked it okay, so I should try using this more. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's about there in the bottle right now, so probably about a quarter of it is used up, and this will give me a good opportunity to make my way through more of it. The last foundation that I have is my Sephora Make No Mistake Stick Foundation. This one, I know how it performs. I think it looks beautiful for the first like 2 hours of wear, and then it looks like total crap at the end of the day. But there are some times where I just put makeup on to sit down and film videos, and this is going to be my go-to makeup for that so that I do get my use out of it. I have 2 concealers in my project pan. One is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is in Fair. I am almost done it, like there's the tiniest bit at the bottom. So I thought I would put this in so that it gets used up and we get to see me actually finish a product. And the other one that I'm putting in is kind of a make sure I like it or just get rid of it. It is my Joe Fresh concealer. It's very lightweight. I don't feel like it covers that much, but hey, I don't mind giving it a try on some days and seeing if I can get through it because I spent my money on it. Powders I wasn't so sure about because all the ones that I have are pretty new to me right now, so I'm definitely not going to be finishing any. I have panned before and finished a Rimmel Stay Matte powder, but I just bought a brand new one. So I thought I would put into here my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder because I feel like I like this okay, but I feel like forcing myself to use it more will really clarify for me whether I like this or not. So I do not expect that I'm going to be able to finish this. It's pretty much brand new, but it will give me a chance to clarify my opinions on it. For blush, I'm putting this guy in. This is my studio makeup. I have a number of studio makeup things in here. This is the, what did they call it again? Luminous Loose Blush. You guys will know this from my attempt to make this into a pressed blush. I really like this. I think it's good, but because I used a lot of it trying to press it, I don't need this big clunky container sitting around. So if I can use this up, that's great. You, my friend, are going into my project pan. I don't tend to be a huge user of bronzer, so I thought let's use up this little guy that's sitting in my collection that I quite like, but you should be pretty easy to pan. This is my Bahama Mama Balm bronzer, and I thought I could try to use this both as my bronzer and also as transition shade for eyeshadow, so that should help me get through it, and then this little guy can stop fiddling around in my bronzer collection. For my last face complexion powder product, I'm putting into here the highlighter that is the Physicians Formula Natural Nude. I bought this on the recommendation of Thetela, and I'm sure it is very good. I just always keep forgetting that I have it there. So I want to use this. This was a $20 drugstore highlighter, so I should use this. And because there are many different tones in here, I feel like I can also use it on my eyes. I have a lot of brow products floating around in my makeup drawer, but I thought I would throw into this project my MAC brow pencil. I tested this, I liked it. I need motivation to work my way through at least one of these products. They're not all sitting around there. So this one has been the one that has been chosen. I would love to roll this all the way out to see how much there is, to see progress, but I'm really worried it's not going to go back in again if I do that. So I've measured it, weighed it, and we'll see how it goes. For my eyes, I did not put any eyeshadow into this project pan because I love having variety in my eyeshadow. I like playing around with different ones, and there is no way I'm going to be panning any of them very soon. So I thought I would stick to putting in a eyeliner. This is the Seraphim Botanicals Liquid Kohl waterproof eyeliner. It does pretty well at darkening up my lash line. It's not my favorite, but this is the kind of thing that seems like it would dry up. So let's throw it in there and see how much of it I can use. And for my lashes, I thought, why don't I use one that I have just started, just to see how long it takes me to go through a mascara or to get to the point where I have to throw it out. So this is the Pure Fully Charged. I am loving this, so it's going to be no problem for me to use this every day as my go-to mascara. I don't have any setting sprays that I love right now, and so I've just been skipping doing setting spray, but I'm gonna put this Project Beauty Spray Set Go in there. I'm gonna use it for doing anything where I need to dampen a brush, for maybe trying to set my makeup. I don't find this does that great of a job as a setting spray, but I want to use it, so I'm gonna find uses for it, and I'm gonna try using it and getting through. Right now, I'm about a fifth of the way through, I would say, so we'll see how it goes. Last but certainly not least, I have 3 lip products, which seems like a lot, but hear me out. I'm putting in this Mellow lipstick in Posh because I like it. I think it's a good go-to nude, so I want to have something kind of in there. And I don't know, I just want to see how much bullet lipstick that I'll go through if I really concentrate on using one of them. I've also put into here my Maybelline Color Jolt. This is in the color Stripped Down. This was one of the first products that I bought based off of a YouTube recommendation, and it used to be my absolute favorite. It's kind of gotten lost in my collection over the last year or so, but I feel like I could use this up. I feel like I should use it up soon, and I think I'm going to enjoy getting this back into heavy rotation again. And the very last product that I'm going to talk about is this Juice Beauty Gloss in the shade Fig. This is discontinued. I love, love, love this gloss. I am curious to know how long it will take me to finish it up, but I don't mind finishing up because I kind of feel like There's fresh ingredients in here, and I feel like it doesn't have the longest shelf life in the world, and I feel like I've actually used up about that much of it. So I really do feel like I can get through this, and all of these things, you know, if you love something, you should use it because it'll make you feel good. Even if it means you are getting rid of it, you're just opening up more space to either decide, do you want to repurchase the same thing because you love it so much, or do you want to try something new or go on to something else in your collection? So that is this video. I am really excited to get to work on this. I'm excited to update you and see how much product I use when I'm really focused on using product. I hope in future project pans that I can get a little bit further into the mentality of using what you have and enjoying what you have rather than just trying to collect more and more and more. I think that would be really good for all of us to do. I really want you to recommend project pan blogs and videos, and let me know what you would like me to see and report back to you on in these videos. I will also say that any empties or anything like that, even if they're not part of the project pan that come up as I'm doing this, I will put them into the video, so I will show you other products that I've used up. Those tend to be more like skincare and body products because I don't go through makeup that quickly because I have so much of it. So that is all for today. If you are excited about this project pan, please give this video a thumbs up. I would love that. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, you can click on my face right here and you will be subscribed. Click on the bell button as well. That gives you notifications when I post. I do try to post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but because I have a job that always takes priority in my life, that will sometimes take priority over filming videos. So sometimes they'll be up at wacky times, but if you hit that bell, then you will always know when I post, and I will put another video right here so you can spend some more time with me and we can enjoy each other's company a bit longer. Thanks so much, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.